All right, let's do it.
We're on the air right now.
I'm still chewing.
Well, talk through your mouth.
Oh, no.
Talk through a mouthful of food.
I didn't want to, folks. I'm very sorry. So we're doing sports.
No, I'm fine, thank you.
Big news in sports this week, the passing of George Steinbrenner.
Yes. What can we say about George Steinbrenner?
That hasn't already been said.
You got to admire the guy. I mean, he knew what he wanted. He was willing to put his money where his mouth was. I personally felt that George Steinbrenner was one of the major problems with professional baseball. You know me. I'm a huge baseball fan.
Yes.
But I'm still pissed off at Major League Baseball over the strikes, the salaries. When a player gets up and starts talking union and and being treated fairly, and he's got a $12 million a year contract, I just shut him off.
Yeah.
Let me tell you, you want great baseball? Go see a college game.
It's true.
Go see a minor league game. Go to your local high school. You will see people who are still playing a field of dreams.
Yeah.
And it's just wonderful to watch. I go to a Major League Baseball game and I see guys who are playing for a contract.
Yep.
It's just like, you want to see great baseball? One of the greatest baseball movies ever made, A League of Their Own. God, how I love that movie. That movie will bring me to tears sometimes. Have you ever seen it?
No, actually. I
What?
Oh, what? You being a woman, you haven't seen it?
A woman
Tom
with
Hanks,
Hanks?
Gina Davis.
Madonna? Rosie
Madonna,
O'Donnell?
Rosie O'Donnell.
Oh,
It was about the
okay.
All-American Girls Baseball
Okay,
League.
Yes.
I was thinking. Thought you said Field
There's
of Dreams.
no
That's what I was
crying
thinking.
in
Field.
baseball?
I saw A League of Their Own. I thought you
Oh.
were. I was interpreting it as Field of Dreams.
You know me. I am not a big Madonna fan. I loved her in this film. It is the greatest thing she's ever done. You know me. I'm not a big Rosie O'Donnell fan. She is wonderful. You've got to give them their kudos. They are wonderful in this film. There's
I like
just
Madonna
almost
when she-
nothing about this film not to like.
I liked Madonna when she came out of the confessional. And the priest
Oh,
comes out
yeah.
and
The priest, he's all sweaty.
He's sweating, yes.
He hit his
Very funny.
bam, and Rosie O'Donnell says, "That's the second time he's dropped that Bible since he's been in there." And she comes out, and she sits out, she crosses out, there's this little boy looking up at her, and she winks at him. I guess and walks away. Madonna
putting on
was
lipstick.
wonderful in
Yes,
this.
she was really good.
Oh, God, she was so wonderful. I wouldn't change a single cast member. They're
Nope.
just terrific.
Okay, so back to Steinbrenner, though.
Yeah.
A lot of people don't credit Steinbrenner for something he did. He actually gave a lot of money to charity.
Yes.
Steinbrenner gave a
Not saying he
ridiculous-
isn't a good man.
No. And I'm not saying he is a good man. I don't know the man personally. I didn't know him when he was alive.
I think he was probably a pretty decent fellow.
I would be willing to bet, but I think he got
I just don't like what he did the way he
I think
handled
he got his
baseball.
reputation in baseball because he was, like you said, willing to put his money where his mouth is, and he
Gotta give him
had
credit for
more
that.
of it. And he didn't manage the team. He would fire
Well,
managers left and right.
What Stein...
Ted Turner would go down and manage
Ted
the
Turner
team.
Ted Turner's a
And-
baseball...
I think George
He's
Steinbrenner...
not very... I got to be reasonable. I don't want to call him any names.
I do.
Ted Turner is not a guy who's particularly astute at baseball.
No, but he finally learned his lesson to start hiring staff who were astute at baseball.
That's
And I
where
think-
Ted Turner made the right move.
And that's
you
where
know why he
George
did?
Steinbrenner made the
He
right
did
move.
that because he got tired of dealing with it. He got
Yeah.
tired of being wrong all the time. That's why he brought Bobby Cox in from Toronto.
That's a hell of a job he did,
And then they brought in John Sherholz.
Yeah.
And the thing that they understood about the Atlanta Braves was this team has they have no farm system. This is the most desolate farm system in Major League Baseball. And they said, you're going to invest money in the farm system. And they did. And oh boy, God,
Hey,
Atlanta's
yeah.
playing great this year.
Oh, yeah.
Go my Braves.
So, but Steinbrenner made a lot of people rich along the way. He
Well,
made himself
Steinbrenner
very
was not
rich.
an idiot. He understood the name New York Yankees was worth an unbelievable sum of money.
It was.
It doesn't matter if he paid outrageously high salaries.
Yep.
Just win.
When the
As long as
Yankees-
it gets me winning. And he won, how many? 7?
Oh, yeah.
7 world championships in all
Yeah.
those years? That's extraordinary.
In
The
baseball,
New York
yeah.
Yankees are still the #1 champions in Major League Baseball. They won more championships than anybody else. What is it, 34 or something now?
I think they've won 19 or
Oh,
11.
no, it's way over that.
They've won a lot.
They've
And
won a lot.
The reputation
I know because I
of
used
the
to check on
Yankees-
that stuff.
Well, the reputation of the Yankees precedes them now. Every year the Yankees are a threat, and they have been since '73 when Steinbrenner bought them. So
Well, let me ask you, what team is second in number of World Series championships? Happens to be one of my favorite teams.
the Dodgers.
After the Atlanta Braves now. It used to be my #1
I
team.
would say the Dodgers.
Nope.
The Mets.
Is that Lance?
I don't know. Is that Lance? Maybe this is a person with the wrong address.
The St. Louis Cardinals.
Oh, that would make sense.
That's a baseball town. Let me
Cards have
tell you,
been on
that's
fire
a
for a
baseball
while.
town. Who is that?
I don't know. We're
It's-
all just
We're all
for the listening audience,
it's Debbie?
We're trying.
It's Lance.
It is Lance.
Lance. Okay. Well, let's get on with the sports.
Yes.
American League East. First place, of course, New York Yankees. But guess who's not going away? Tampa.
Of course not.
Tampa's only 3 games out.
And
Remember,
they
our
beat them
rule
the
is
other
you
night.
got to be within 3 games to be mentioned on the air.
Okay.
American League Central. The Chicago White Sox. They were completely off the radar about 2-3 weeks ago. They're now in first place.
Good Lord.
Game and a half back, Detroit and Minnesota. American League West, right now Texas is got that pretty much under
And
control.
they traded Justin Smoke, the bastard.
They traded Justin Smoke?
to
Were
the
they
Seattle
nuts?
Mariners.
To the Mariners?
Justin Smoke's only hitting 209.
Well, that won't
They
last.
traded him out to the Mariners, and they managed to get 3 minor leaguers out of it or something like that.
They
That
probably
was
well,
ridiculous.
on that lineup with the Texas Rangers, he's probably not got the best
They took
part
they
in the
took
lineup.
pitching.
Oh, okay.
They needed pitching.
Well, they need pitching. Texas is serious about getting the World Series.
Yeah.
All right. National League East. Atlanta. There's nobody within 3 games of Atlanta.
That's pretty good.
They got a .587 winning percentage.
That's really good.
Let me tell you, it's like Atlanta back in the 90s. I'm excited again.
I know.
A National League Central, St. Louis Cardinals.
Of course.
But who's hot on their heels? Only a half game back. The Cincinnati Reds. Come on in, Lance.
Have a
We're
seat.
glad to see you. We've been talking about you getting out your car and everything else.
Cincy.
Come have a seat. All right. In the National League West, we've got the San Diego Padres all alone. So the Western divisions of the American League and the National League, there's really no competition at the moment, but that could change.
Right.
NBA. LeBron James goes to Miami.
Okay.
I don't give a damn.
So
Who
what?
cares?
Here's what I want to see.
I have not cared about the NBA in so long.
LeBron James goes to Miami, teams up with Dwayne Wade and Chris Bosh. I want to see
Yeah.
them go to the championship against the Cleveland Cavaliers, and I want the
Cavaliers
to
to
win
win.
it.
You know who was talking about that was Michael Jordan.
Oh,
Michael Jordan was
yeah.
talking about it. He said, I don't understand this. These guys got together and said, let's all go play in the same place, try to win
Let's
the
go-
championship.
let's go be a super
Michael
team.
Jordan said, when we were playing, I wanted to play against them.
Yeah,
I didn't want to
sure.
play with them. I wanted to beat them.
Yeah.
That's a competitor. That's an athlete.
Oh,
I
yeah.
don't want to play with you. I want to beat your ass.
That's right. I want
All right.
to school you.
NCAA football. A lot of stories breaking out in
Dun, dun,
NCAA.
dun, dun.
It's close. It's coming, Lance.
Yeah.
Less than 2 months to
Why
football.
don't we have microphones?
Can you see the excitement on Brooke Fox's face? We're just using the webcam. That's all we need. Webcam. Oh, let's get Lance in there.
Let's
Okay,
not.
nothing. There you go. We got Lance and Brooke in there. I did some stand up not long ago the other night at the Sunfire Grill.
And he
they
scored.
Liked it. They liked it.
He's no phlegm.
Sunfire Grill.
Sunfire Grill and Bistro. I was just doing some jokes in between the Gin House boys'
He's no
sets.
phlegm Dorkman.
I am no Flem Dorkman, but
But
they
he's
love
all
my
right.
stories about Cletus. Anyway, NCAA football. Clemson's quarterback Parker is gone.
He's gone to so they have Taj Boyd this year.
Yeah, Boyd's going to have to step in now.
Todd
I
Boyd
understand
is
Boyd's
good.
supposed to be pretty good.
Yeah.
But let's face it, I did not want Parker was the guy who came in and
Yeah.
and made them and turned them into a serious contender.
Turn them into an ACC
As a matter of fact,
championship
Clemson is ranked 24th
Nope.
in the preseason poll on AP
On
Top
maybe
25.
the AP poll, but a
AP poll.
lot of polls that are including the Kyle Parker
Sure.
loss. The Orlando Sentinel has them ranked in the 50s, 59 as a matter of fact.
Well, I
And
just
Georgia is ranked 64th.
Georgia is ranked higher than that in other ones.
Yeah.
But Wesley Saunders of the University of South Carolina, their premier incredible tight end,
Yeah.
apparently had to be questioned because a bunch of players from the University of North Carolina went down to South Miami and met with agents.
Oh no.
They may have lost their amateur status. And Wesley Saunders, the guy they wanted was a guy named Marvin Austin.
Yeah.
Center,
the line-
I think.
oh,
The lineman for
I
the
thought-
University of North Carolina. He's good pals with Wesley Saunders, and that knucklehead went with him. And now the NCAA wants to know who paid for the plane tickets, who paid for the hotel, who paid for the hotel rooms,
Yeah.
who paid for your food and everything else. It could be the end of the road for
Wesley Saunders, yeah.
Anyway, we're going to come back with NCAA football in just a
Sounds
minute because
good.
we're running out of time. We'll be right back with Colbert Radio. Hey, somebody say we'll be right back with ColbertRadio.com.
We'll be right back with
Colbert Radio.
.com.
Nice.